Hello guys, it's a wonderful and a very bright day out here. So on today's lesson, we are going to talk about why poultry farming is not for everyone. Okay? So listen attentively so you can know where you belong. This video is a must watch for anyone that is trying or aspiring to venture into poultry farming. All right? You know, many people come into poultry farming because of what they hear, not what they understand. All right? They hear that egg sells every day. They see people selling eggs every day. They hear that poultry farming is faster than crop farming. All right? So they dive to go into the business without proper understanding. They hear about how people make it and their success stories, but they don't hear the full process behind the scene or behind the stories. So I want you to be very attentive. I want to be very honest with you, not motivational. All right, I don't want to motivate you today. I want to be realistic because poultry farming is profitable, yes, but it is not for everybody. And if you don't understand this early, the farm will teach you very hard, in a very hard way, that you might never forget and want to change the narrative for other poultry farmers. So if you're joining us for the first time, please do well to like, share, and hit the subscribe button for more upload, so YouTube can actually push these videos to you. Turn on your notification while we get started. This is a very long series that I want everyone, intending poultry farmers, to join and watch this video. Share it to your friends and your family members or people you may know that want to join poultry farming. All right, this video is especially for beginners, intending farmers, and even the ones that are currently doing farming, who are struggling and don't know why they are struggling. All right, so we are just going to talk the farming responsibility every day. One major reason poultry farming is not for everyone is that it does not respect excuse. Poultry farming can't respect your excuses. It doesn't. In poultry farming, you cannot say today I am tired. All right, you can't just come in and say today I am tired, I will come tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. Let me rest this weekend. It doesn't work that way. The birds don't understand it that way. They don't understand. Every single day they must eat, which same as humans. They must drink clean waters every day. Eggs must be collected every single day. The house must be checked to know how the birds are faring. If you try to miss one of all these, you're actually going to pay dearly for it. So you don't have to just mix one day of water. Your egg production will drop immediately with effect. So I would advise you not to miss any of this. If you skip feeding or you feed late, you're actually going to learn, and the bird is actually going to give you a strong sign telling you that you did something wrong. So you must feed consistently. Don't allow your birds to be stressed. Stress alone can reduce the laying performance of your bird. So if you are the type of person who likes flexibility, freedom, and irregular schedule, poultry farming will actually frustrate you. All right, and it's advisable you leave poultry farming alone. Poultry farming demands strong observation and skills. Poultry farming is not just physical work, it is a mental work. All right, it is a mental work. Success farmers observe small changes immediately. Birds eating less. Once the birds start eating less, you know immediately. When their movements are restricted and they stop moving around, you know immediately. When you see smaller eggs, you detect immediately. When the shells are weak, you know very, very fast. When there is a slight drop in egg production, you pick it up and you act fast. These signs shouldn't shout. They whisper, because when they shout to you, you know you're already in a big problem. Many people fail because they only notice problem when the birds become serious, which is dangerous, and it can lead you to cure instead of you to prevent. By the time the birds stop laying, the problem has been for days or for weeks. So you have to take this sign serious. If you are not observant, poultry farming will punish you silently. I can bet you on this. Again, emotional control is very important. There will be days when things don't go as you plan. Your expected production won't be met on that day. Egg production may drop suddenly. Birds may die unexpectedly. Feed price may just rise without you planning overnight. Market price may fall. So that is it. If you panic easily, you will make a very bad decision. All right? Over medicating your birds can cause you problem. Changing feeds now and then always will cause you a big problem. Selling your birds too early will cause you a very big problem. Borrowing money blindly when you have zero experience will teach you a very big lesson of your life. Poultry farming rewards calm thinking. When you think calmly, it rewards you. You must learn to pause, assess and observe everything and act immediately with your brain and logically. You don't just have to just do things the way you think they are. All right? So you have to be disciplined again. You have to discipline yourself, and routine are not negotiable. When you come to work, you act what is supposed to be done daily. Birds don't love weak people. They love consistency. Feeding at different times daily confuse their biological clock. These birds have biological clock that helps them know when feeds are coming. All right? Inconsistent lighting affects the formation of your eggs. When you're not giving them the normal 12 to 14 hours of light, it affects their eggs formation. Irregular management. When you are not managing your birds very well, it creates stress for your birds, and you definitely pay for that. Many people fail not because of disease, but because they lack serious discipline. All right? If you cannot follow simple routine daily, poultry farming will expose that weakness very quick. All right? So I think we'll have to stop here for number 1 series. So if you want to really know more about poultry farming, do well to like, share, and hit the subscribe button for our next upload and for the next series. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.